Hi, I'm Sarah and I'm coming to you today with a recipe called a fruit cocktail cobbler. It's just a really amazingly simple throw together pudding type thing. This recipe actually comes from Dolly Parton because of course we're close personal friends. No, she doesn't know me from a bar of soap, obviously. We simply start off with a can of fruit salad. Now this recipe jumped out to me as well because these cans of fruit salad at my local Pack and Save, they keep having them on special for 99 cents. To me, that's what a can of fruit should cost. 99 cents, one can of fruit. I'm there. You'll have seen when I did my weekly grocery shop haul video, I stocked up with a whole heap to put in our emergency box. Sort of every second week they seem to come on special for 99 cents, so I grab a few cans because the kids love them. It's actually quite a handy thing to put in lunch boxes as well, or just, you know, treaty pudding, whatever. So we start off with 1 cup of this. The only thing wrong with this is there's no cherries. I mean, what is there to fight over if there's no cherries in the can? You've got to have cherries to fight over. Okay, so that 1 cup, you include the juice as well. 1 cup is most of the can. There's only like about that much left in the bottom, so it's just all going in. 1 cup of flour. Now, because these are meant to be equal quantities, I did put a little bit more fruit in. I'm just gonna put, you know, about an extra 1/4 cup of flour in there, and 1 cup of sugar. Now my brain is telling me that I don't think this will need a whole cup of sugar because of course, you know, the fruit salad, it's a natural juice, it's not in syrup, this stuff, but you know, it's still quite sweet. I'm not sure. I am going to add about 3/4 cup of sugar. Give that a stir. Just greased my sliced tin. Going to pour that in. It says 8 by 8. I'm assuming that was inches, which is about what this tin is. And we bake that at 180 degrees for 45 minutes. There we go. I'll see you back here. I've got my coffee. I'm ready. This came out of the oven about 10 minutes ago. I just let it cool very slightly. I was actually expecting it to be a bit more like spoon it out and it'd still be quite smooshy because there was a lot of juice in here. But it's more like sort of a, you know, a thin slice type thing. I'm just going in with hands. I'm treating it like a slice. Tastes exactly as I thought it would. I think you could easily reduce down the sugar a little bit. It just tastes like canned fruit salad in a slice. Super simple. I mean, great for a quick sort of pudding or snack for the kids, whatever. You could even, you could add a sprinkle of ginger in here or some cinnamon or something like that. I think if you did it with self-raising flour, I might experiment with that. It might poof up a bit. It's easy, it's simple. Cup of this, cup of this, cup of this. Hence why I believe it's called a Cuppa 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 Cake. Is another thing. I think apparently it came from the Steel Magnolias movie. That's really nice. That's all good. I'll happily make that again. Okay, so there's certain people in this world who sometimes just can't leave something alone. I have to have another go at that. I actually ate that piece that I dished out and it just felt, wow, blow your head off sweet, even though I'd already reduced the sugar. And I thought, you know what, this can be improved. I'm sorry, Dolly. I'm sorry. I'm about to muck a bit with your recipe. I'm going to use the same bowl. It'll be fine. I'm going to use self-raising flour, 1 cup of. Actually, I'm going to do a similar thing again. I'll use about 1 1/4 cups because that just accounted for the same amount of fruit. Good old 99 cent can of fruit again. I'm only going to put about 1/2 cup of sugar. Yes, I use my full cup measurement and only put half the amount in sometimes because I can't be bothered mucking another measuring cup. And mix. I mean, that was It's less than 5 minutes to throw together, seriously. No excuse to not do home baking when it's that quick, eh? But we'll see what this comes out like. Fingers crossed. Next one. That's been cooling for a few minutes, still fairly warm. It's definitely looking poofier than the first version. I did put a bit of yogurt on this, but I just kind of dolloped it off onto the plate because I want to taste it without the yogurt. Just for the sake of a taste test. This is better. This is infinitely better. What I notice about both of them, texture-wise, it's almost got slightly chewy-ish texture, especially around the outside. But I like it. I actually like that texture. I much prefer this one with half the sugar, a little pinch of salt. Don't know if the salt added anything, I just thought it might, so I did. But having it with that, a little bit of Greek yogurt on there actually, that just offsets it. It's really nice. I mean, it really is the fruit salad you can taste. Just nice, simple fruit salad flavour. That could not be easier to make. As I say, no excuse not to bake for lunch boxes when you got a recipe like that up your sleeve. So, there we go. Hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Have a go at Dolly Parton's recipe. Even if I did butcher it slightly, I think it was a pretty good butchering. And we will catch you next week. Bye.